Okay, Sam's saying he should get some more money because he put in more work. Anyone else? Everyone else? Why does he deserve one?
He didn't do a good job.
Anisha made a very good point. Anisha said he deserves one because he agreed to do the song. He didn't know that I was going to ask him to sing extra. He agreed to participate in the program on the basis that he was going to get paid. I didn't tell him how much. I didn't tell him I was going to have him sing extra. And so let's read a verse. We're going to read a passage from Matthew 20. Let's read this together. If I mispronounce some words, I'm sorry. For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire men to work in his vineyard. He agreed to pay them a denarius for the day and sent them into his vineyard. About the third hour, he went out and saw others standing in the marketplace doing nothing. He told them, "You also go and work in my vineyard, and I will pay you whatever is right." So they went, and he went out again about the 6th hour, and the 9th hour, and did the same thing. About the 11th hour, he went out and found still others standing around. He asked them, "Why have you been standing here all day doing nothing?" "Because no one has hired us," they answered him. He said to them, "You also go and work in my vineyard." When evening came, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, "Call the workers and pay them their wages, beginning with the last ones hired and go on to the first." The workers who were hired about the 11th hour came, and each received a denarius. So when those came who were hired first, they expected to receive more. They had put in more hours. But each one of them also received a denarius. When they received it, they began to grumble against the landowner. "These men who were hired last worked only 1 hour," they said, "and you have made them equal to us, who have borne the burden of the work in the heat of the day." But he answered one of them, "Friend, I'm not being unfair to you. Didn't you agree to work for a denarius? Take your pay and go. I want to give the man who was hired last the same thing I gave you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money? Or are you envious because I'm generous?" So the last will be first, and the first will be last. And I just want to repeat that last verse. So the last will be first, and the first will be last. And I pray that you guys kind of got that correlation, and that speaks to you, so that the last will be first, and the first will be last. Thank you.